Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of a completely original series, which is in no way ripped directly from the wonderful Otstarva's Who Wants to Be a Soulsian series. Shame on you if you thought that. So, to all two of you who have never seen the game show, basically I'm going to be asking a special guest a series of 10 questions, all related to our lovable RNG simulator known as Warframe, which they will then have to answer all in a row without missing a single one. So let me go ahead and introduce the first ever guest to the series. This is PsyCoCinematics. Psycho is actually one of the main inspirations behind me getting into the community scene in the first place. So if I ever make a shitpost, you know who to blame. He's mostly known for his rant roundups, dev stream recaps, and the occasional skit. Next to OmniVoice, he's actually one of the best voices in the community, which I think helps him stand out quite a bit. Psycho, do you want to plug your channel, Not Unlike a Filthy Corpus?
Oh no, you're doing fine. I like it. Keep going, man.
Okay, well, you can find Psycho's channel description in the link below. So, if you want to check out his stuff, there you go. So, Psycho, let me go ahead and give you your lifelines. Since this is an offline segment and there's no audience, lifelines are going to be a bit different. So, your first lifeline is 50-50, and that will allow you to split the number of available questions in half. Your second lifeline is what I call Opposite Day, and this will change the objective from trying to get the right answer to the wrong answer. In other words, if you have no clue on what an answer is and you use this, you'll only have a 1 in 4 chance of missing the question. Your third lifeline is pretty generous, and it's called Skip, and it'll basically just allow you to skip to the next question, but it cannot be used on the last question, so keep that in mind. Lastly, contrary to the name, you will not be winning anything. I'm a cheapskate.
Aww.
I am a cheapskate, and, well, you're known for not using platinum anyways, so...
True, but, you know.
Everyone wins, you know? So...
It was in the contract.
So, Psycho, are you ready?
We'll find out.
Okay. Alright, question 1. Of these household appliances, which is Digital Extreme's most afraid of? A. The microwave oven. B. The dishwasher. C. The vacuum cleaner. D. No, Scott, wait, why are you running away? It's not that scary.
Well, there's the answers. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad this is the opening one. It's not controversial at all, of course.
No, not at all.
No.
It's just a question.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure it would be C, vacuum cleaner.
Ooh.
Pretty sure.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yes, that's obviously correct. What else would it be, you know?
Of course.
I also would have accepted D, but that's just me. But, okay. Alright, here we go. Are you ready for the next question?
I'm ready.
Okay. The player-controlled faction known as the Tenno originally got their name from the protagonist of a previous Digital Extremes game. What was the name of said protagonist? A. Gordon Tenno. B. Merelik Tenno. C. Hayden Tenno. D. Mario Tennis.
Well, I haven't played that. Have you actually played that one?
No, but I have heard very often where the Tenno name is supposed to come from, and that's why it's only the second question. Yeah.
I was just wondering if you played it, because I hear in the community, it's like, oh, it reminds me of this. Like, I never played this thing. I'll take your word for it. Let's see. That one, I'm pretty sure as well, would be C, Hayden Tenno. I'm pretty sure. D's looking good. But when doesn't D look good, really? Let's be honest. But no, C is probably the answer. But Gordon Tenno doesn't sound right. Yeah, I don't think it's B. So C, Hayden Tenno is my final answer.
Alright, you are correct. There's no need to dabble on that. But yeah, I've never played the game personally.
Yeah.
But I have heard that many frame concepts have come from Dark Sector, and I've also heard that Excalibur is more or less in the game. So
yeah.
Alright.
And Nyx too. She was the enemy, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, next question. And this is where things start to get, you know, semi-serious, so...
Okay. I made it through 2. That was my goal, so we're doing good.
Okay. So, which of these status effects do not run off of a timer? A. Corrosive. B. Radiation. C. Slash. D. Magnetic.
I believe it's magnetic. Because, oh man,
Just remember that you always have lifelines, so...
that is true. I'm thinking.
Thinking as in searching up the wiki, I understand, I get
Oh
it.
no, you did the click and clank. This keyboard's loud. Though I did keep that in mind when I was thinking about it. Let's see. Oh man, I know there's people who min-max stuff, and they're like, "Dude, I don't do that. I just throw what works, and even if it doesn't, I do it anyway."
Yeah, I got that vibe from you, but...
Oh, thank you.
Psycho, I need more footage. Please get this right.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I wanted to do a decent first episode. Oh man. Well, I suppose just in case, just to make it more interesting, because we all know the answer, obviously. Just to make it more interesting, let's get rid of one of those lifelines early.
Alrighty.
Just a little more. Oh, wrong button.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
gonna scroll up.
Don't attack
Wrong
me.
mouse. Wrong mouse.
Don't attack the host, please.
I'm not threatening the judge, I swear.
Okay, good.
Where's the? Oh, I don't see a list of the crap buttons. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Your lifelines are 50-50, which will split the number of answers in half. Opposite day, which will allow you to have to pick the wrong answer instead of the right one. And your last lifeline allows you to skip the question entirely, but it cannot be used on the last question.
Yeah, you're breaking the meta on day one.
Yeah.
Because either I kind of want to do the wrong one, because that would, help if I really don't know it. I'm pretty sure what this one is, and if I do 50-50, that might mess me up.
Yeah.
Because it might be the two that I think it is.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just, just to keep it interesting, I'm just going to skip this one. It never happened.
All right. This question never happened. It's erased from the history books. It's gone. It's gone.
Gone.
Okay. All right, we're on to question number 4 then.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. In its early days, Warframe offered Founders Packs to those who wanted to support the game. Which of these rewards could only be obtained by purchasing the highest tier? A. Council Access, B. The Lato Prime, C. The Scanner Prime, or D. Excalibur Prime?
Yeah. Yep, that's a question. It's definitely a question.
You are kind of at a disadvantage for being the first contestant, because I was trying to order these in easiest to hardest, and yeah, the later questions get absolutely absurd.
Well, I might be able to take like one of those off, maybe.
Yeah.
But man, I'm pretty sure Excalibur Prime was in it, but I don't think it was the top one.
Yeah, Excalibur Prime was the only way to, the Founder Packs were the only way to get Excalibur Prime in the first place, so...
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure that would be at the ground floor just to get the money, just to make sure, the transaction's complete. So that one, I'm pretty sure, we can take that one out.
That's good logic.
Council Access, that one seems... Now that one's 50-50 because I'm not using it yet, thank you. Well, that one seems 50-50 because it could either be another one of those, we can help shape the game, so blah blah blah, and so everyone gets it, or do you really have to like the game to get console access? So would that be a high tier or a low tier? That I don't know.
Right.
And then we got Scana and I don't think it's Lotto. If back then they had all of the fashion frame going, you could put an accessory, and I knew, boom, right, that would be it. Because that'd be the highest tier. You gotta look shiny.
Right.
This is too early.
That might be on me, but again, it's a learning process. So.
No, well, again, you gotta know your audience, and I'm
Indeed.
a bit of an odd one out. So, so that's on me, not on you. I gotta.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since this is your first time.
Be
gentle. And because I had no experience in listing these questions, I'll give you a hint free of charge.
Okay.
So, the hint is, a big reason why people are the highest mastery rank, like those hardcore players, the reason that they're at the top mastery rank is because they picked the highest tier possible from the Founders Packs.
Uh-huh.
So, I guess my hint would be those who picked the highest tier got access to mastery fodder. So that's my hint.
Gotcha. Now, I figured it was something along those lines. Now, those people, in theory,
Yeah.
would they be grinding mastery at mid-range, or do you think they'd be up close and personal grinding that up?
Oh, I see what you're doing. You know what?
Proverbially, of course.
You know what? I gotta keep this thing going. So, you know what? I would say they'd probably be doing it at about mid-range.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah?
So I'm glad we came to the same conclusion as hypothetical. Purely hypothetical.
Exactly.
Oh, I should probably do the meditation thing. I'm thinking. I'm deep in thought. There we go.
There we go. Nice.
There it is.
Okay.
All right. Instant transmission in 3. It's going to be, I'm assuming, B, Lotto Prime. Final answer.
Alright. That is correct. And you did it all on your own.
Completely.
Completely. All on your own. Alright, well, those were supposed to be intermediate answers, and now we're getting into what I consider the hard ones.
It's all okay.
Okay.
And face is on.
Okay, so actually, you might be able to get this one. Okay, so question 5. Which of these weapons gains an increase to attack speed and a boost to damage in the form of toxin upon inflicting a status effect? A. The Dual Toxicist, B. The Lycian, C. The Parasist, or D. The Mire? And these are supposed to be getting hard now.
Yeah, now this one's actually more familiar to me.
Yeah, because I was about to say, you know what, this, yeah.
Attack speed and damage. I'm the first inkling before I even read the answers was Dual Toxicist because the headshot buff. Or is it? Oh, now I'm second guessing it. I'm pretty sure it's not the Mire. I've used that one. I don't think it's the Parasist. That one's got the awkward reloading animation. I'm pretty sure.
I've, don't tell anyone, but I've never actually used the Parasist.
Oh, if you couldn't tell by my mastery rank, I haven't used a lot either, so your secret's safe with me. Ogress or die, that's about it. Let's see. Increase in attack speed and boost the damage in the form of toxin. Oh man. Status effect. That's true. I believe the Toxist is headshot only. And since I'm assuming it's not the bottom two, which is, I hope,
Yeah.
it should be the Legion, which would be almost ironically close to something else. One letter off.
Yeah.
And I don't want to blame him if I get it wrong.
That's okay.
Leaning towards 50-50, but I'm almost positive it's Legion. I'm doing the odds here.
Okay.
Because the 50-50 might help in the future, and if I don't need it now that I'm screwing myself in the future. I'm just doing the math. Just doing the math. It does say status.
Indeed it does.
It doesn't say headshot.
No, it doesn't.
You're not helping.
I'm trying
Making
to...
this-
I'm trying to stay impartial.
Oh, I know. It's like I know. I can hear the music. You know, the dun dun, and then like the random blinking in the background and all that. I'm gonna go with the gut, and I'm throwing somewhat risk reward out the window. I'm going more for reward than risk, and I'm gonna go with B, the Legion.
That is correct.
Thank God.
Yeah, that was intended to be a trick question. Because the Dual Toxicist and the Legion basically have the exact same bonuses, but one is gotten via headshot and the other is gotten via status effect. So
Yeah, I knew the Toxicist, but usually with melee, you get it, grind it, and then it's gone. So I was like, I don't even know what that one does. So it's like, that was a tricky one.
yes, success. Okay, so Question 6 is actually one I chosen specifically because I figured it'd be hard for you, so I hope you have fun with this. Okay.
Oh, yeah, the first three were just walks in the.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
We're just cruising.
You had those down. Okay, so...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, question 6. Oberon's hallowed ground has 2 visual effects. Some flora and a glowing floor effect. The glowing floor color is dictated by your energy color. What is the flora's color linked to? A, the primary color channel. B, the secondary color channel. C, the tertiary color channel. Or D, the accents color channel.
Oh, man.
So you know how he has like grass.
Yeah. I was hoping this would be like, well, of course, way easier. Like, what is it when it's prime? I was like, oh, I know that one. Grass versus fern and all that. Now you got this. Oh man.
I actually didn't know this myself until I was actually researching hard questions.
Oh, good. So you're saying it can be found if I look it up? I got the hint.
Right.
Let's see. Primary, secondary, tertiary, or accents. Oh man, that is it. Even if you know the answer, that's a trick question because they're so inconsistent on what like is trim and what isn't.
Exactly.
Oh. I might not dabble in the fashion frame myself too much, but I know that's like always up in the air.
The whole fashion frame was the whole. I don't do fashion frame is the entire reason I picked this one.
Let's see. Hologram, 2 visual things. Yeah, the grass stuff and the glowy stuff.
Right.
What is the glowy stuff linked to? Primary, secondary, tertiary, or accents? No, and I got to think like DE.
Yeah.
So you got to look. I got to keep it clean. Let's see. Primary, secondary, tertiary.
And again, you have 2 lifelines, so.
Yeah. And now this would be the great irony if I pick the wrong one and I actually pick what would be the correct answer, then I screw myself over.
Yeah, because this is like, well, I don't know if there's I don't know what is a wrong answer here. It could be anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, mathematically, there's 3.
Yeah.
Looking at it, like, it could be primary because that's your main color. Secondary is the only weak link to me, so I don't know if that's like a false sense of safety. And then tertiary, that's a maybe. Maybe that one's a maybe too. And then accents, that one. So it'd be, for me, like without, using anything, primary or accents looks good.
Yeah.
I already used skip. Oh, go ahead.
And like I said, if you want to confirm anything, you can always use like 50-50 and whatnot. So.
Yeah. Whenever I did watch the show, it was always perfect when the guy was like, oh, it's either A or D. Can you give me 50-50? And A or D.
It would split the A or D, yeah.
Thanks, guy working the controls very much. Well, I think I'm going to go with, because it is getting a little more difficult, and the best I could probably do is narrow it down to 2. I'm going to do the, mirror it, flip it.
Oh, opposite day?
Sure.
Where you pick the wrong one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, your objective now is to pick the wrong answer, so go ahead.
Alright.
Or a wrong answer, rather.
Well, yeah. I mean, the odds are in my favor in theory, unless I'm wrong, then,
Yeah.
it's a bad day. Secondary, tertiary. I think secondary is more likely to be not correct than tertiary, and I'm scared of primary and accents. So I'm going to go with, for the wrong answer, option B, the secondary channel. Final answer.
Okay, and that is incorrect. So, you pass. You win.
Thank goodness.
If you want to know the right answer, that was actually D, the accents channel.
There we go.
And it does make sense if you think about it, because accents doesn't cover a whole lot of the frame. And if the color was set to primary, if you wanted to be like a black edgelord or something like that, you wouldn't want like black plants.
Yeah.
Maybe you would want red plants, so you could fit black and red together and be like super edgy. So, Yeah.
Though, if you make them like perfectly black, are they actually black or do they fade away into nothing? Are they invisible or black?
I tested that out just to make absolutely sure the wiki was right, and yeah, they turn black. They look like they look like a really like edgy rose that you would find on some like album cover, like an emo
That'd be a
teen
good
band.
combo for like a video. Have
Yeah.
Ember run through, and then have him, in between the cuts, drop grass, and it's all burnt and black.
Actually, yeah, that is actually a pretty damn good idea. Now that I think about it. It's just the same. It's just a shame I don't do machinima. So, okay, question 7. Of these 4 weapons, which has the highest status chance? A. The Amprex. B. The Strun Wraith. C. The Prisma Gurkata. D. The Dara Vandal. Pretty simple question, but it's still gonna rack your brain a bit.
Yeah. Man. I like it's layered too, because you got the normal weapon and then you got Wraith, Prisma, and Vandal. So that makes them all, all shiny +1s. To make you think, oh, it shouldn't be the Amprex, or is Amprex so good that you're trying to, sway the opinion against it?
Yeah. And you do have 1 lifeline left, and that is 50-50.
Yeah, we're looking at that one. I'm just rolling the bones around in the head. Because I know the Strun has like that, per pellet thing, so actually it's higher than it should be, so like maybe it looks higher on the stats then? And then we got Gurkata, which, you can't go wrong with Gurkata, but I don't know if it's the right answer for this one.
Yeah.
Let's blow it a 50-50 on this one.
Okay. Let me just take away. If I can, don't mind this. People watching, we're doing stuff in the background. Don't mind us at the moment.
Watch your hands.
I will take away this one and this one. There you go.
Okay. Oh, it says edited. Nice. Oh yeah. Let me. Oh, awesome effect. So when you actually edit that one in, have the live reaction. Well, that's partially helpful.
Partially helpful.
We're narrowing it down. There's one more step. Well, let's see. I don't. Dang it. And Dara's Corpus, so that's... No, wait a minute. No, it is. Yeah, that's Corpus-based, isn't it?
Yeah, Vandal is Corpus-based, and Wraith is Grineer-based.
Well, of course. Well, I mean, I know Wraith, but Vandal was usually... Wasn't Dex's Lotus stuff.
Yeah.
Vandal was kind of Tenno, but they also threw Corpus in there too, didn't they?
It's kind of confusing when DE pulls this kind of shit, because we just had the Prisma Gurkata. And you would think that a Grineer weapon like the Gurkata would also be a Wraith.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I can guarantee that Vandals are Corpus weapons. There's the Quanta Vandal, which is also a Corpus weapon.
Yeah.
The Volcar Wraith is a Grineer weapon, so Wraiths tend to be Grineer weapons, Vandals tend to be Corpus weapons.
And then you got Barrow messing it all up with his Prisma shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's all about them credits. Well, I think I actually have... I have, what is it, the Mara Vandal? I think I bought that one off Barrow once. Like, I don't know if it was by accident or what, but I have it. I have never used it. It's Corpus, so I tend to avoid that faction. Unless we're stabbing them, I'm not interested.
That's a good idea.
Can't trust them. I mean, Grineer are simple, but, you can plan around that. They're good. They try their best. Well, we're out of lifelines.
Yeah.
We made it to number 6, which I think is...
7, actually.
Oh, we made it past 6, my bad. We made it to 7. I don't know if we're going to pass that one. But I think that's not bad for a simple man and a simple rhino. That's a good showing. So
That is good. This could be an
without
entire episode.
any help at all, of course. No
No.
asterisks.
Absolutely none.
Well, let's go with it. Oh, man. It's either the Wraith for sure, because my ye old story before I, looked at actual mods, that one, or it's Dara and I've never used it and it's I don't know. I think I'd remember it a bit more if it was important.
Yeah.
Which is the highest? All right, that's not saying the highest chance ever, so that's good, so it can blend in.
Yeah.
I'm hoping my Wraith bros got this, and I'm going with the Strun Wraith. Final answer.
Okay, I am super sorry, Psycho, but that is correct.
Oh, you saw.
You got
you
it.
did the thing they always do.
Yes. I'm sorry, I had to at least once, and I now feel bad. I am a terrible host.
Getting me all angry.
Okay, so this one actually, I was gonna say something, but that would give away the answer, so never mind. I'm just gonna
feel free. I'll block it out.
I'm just gonna say you might actually have a pretty big advantage on this next one. That's my only hint, but here you go. This is supposed to be a hard one, but okay. So
you might be just setting me up for like second guessing failure too. So I think it's fair,
All right, I'll shut up. Let's go. I'll shut up. Let's go ahead and read the question. Okay. So, one mastery rank test has the player eliminating enemies while having to stay extremely mobile. Which of these mastery rank tests was the test on? The rank A test, or the A, the rank 8 test, B, the rank 13 test, C, the rank 18 test, or D, the rank 23 test. And here's your question.
Let's see. While having to stay mobile, I'm assuming that's the. Well, they do kind of reuse them too. Well, I know it's not 23 because like after 20, it's just Space Kid for life.
Yeah.
Rank 18. You wouldn't be surprised. I don't know what that one is.
I had to make sure that when I was picking these things, because when you're progressing to a new rank, it's kind of hard to tell if the test that you're taking is for your current rank or for your next rank. So I had to make sure that these were like spread out so you wouldn't be confused. So
yeah. That's why I was like, well, rank 8 sounds familiar, but then wait a minute. Well, I think rank 8. Oh man, but yeah, they do blend in. Because I've done every time I ranked up, I did a video on it to help folks out. Now you can run it in the relays, which helps.
Yeah.
But that 24-hour timer was serious business last time. But yeah, even just making the videos, like, well, what the heck do I title it? Is it rank? I mean, it's awkward, right? Like rank 8 to 9, because then you're gonna get both rank 8s and rank 9s and tick off half the people who click on it.
Yeah.
Which for the slight tangent, I don't want to stretch it out or nothing.
Oh, that's
fine.
fine.
You ever have that issue trading in games, like WTT and then item, and like you show up like, oh, I'll trade that for that, and they're like, no, I want this for that, like A for B instead of B for A. Did you ever notice that, or is that just me?
Oh, you mean like where someone will put in like, they'll word their trade post like weirdly, and you can't tell what they have and what they want. So you'll go in and they'll be like, oh, you'll be thinking, oh, they want item A. So you bring in item A, but they already have item A, they actually want item B.
Yeah.
I've had that, yes, so many goddamn times.
Thank goodness. I thought it was like maybe it was just me. And like, I don't know if it's like weird late, I don't want to say late stage, that sounds bad, but like, like age setting in delusional like dyslexia or something. Like I did read that right. The guys, they always get mad and mute you. Like, oh, it's my fault that you can't type. Got it. Let's see. But back to the question. I was actually thinking about a co-rune from Diablo 2. That's how far back this bothered me. I was like, I wanted the co-rune. Why didn't you just give it? One mastery rank test. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not 23. I'm hoping it's not 18, but 8 and 13. 8, I believe 8 is the one people have issue with because it's the stealth one.
Ooh.
I believe. Because that one's a popular one. I get comments on that every once in a while. And 13, I should remember because air quotes it's been like a year, but I just did it. Year and a half now, actually. I believe that was the one where you're on squares and the bell dings and you got to shoot them. with whatever weapon, preferably a good one. And you got to kill them before all the panels disappear and fall off. Yeah, because I think the one I did before that, which I had to be 12, was the one with like spinning lasers or something, and you had to still kill while doing that, and that was back when it was still orange. The old school, the level for that before they did the training room or the war room or whatever it is now. So I think that was too far ago, so that was 12. I'm assuming extreme mobile. Yeah, and the only other one I think it could be is maybe 9, which I think that was the one where you had to hit targets while you're like wall riding and stuff that used to be hard, and now you can just bullet jump through the thing. So
I'm surprised they never fixed that.
Oh, they still haven't? Oh no.
As far as I know, no.
Oh, I meant what was it? Oh man, we're going way far back though, but with like Mike B. I don't know if you ever saw his stuff.
Yeah, Crash Course. Yeah, I used to love that series.
Yeah, when he was trying to do, I think that was like a under 10 thing. He tried to do some wall running, and it was really glitchy for him too. So that's why I was like, oh man. But that was the old pre-wall hop shenanigans that we got now, which I don't despise at all. Let's go with, I think we got this one. You said ever so confidently, right before jumping off a cliff. We're gonna go with rank B. Yeah, that helps.
Rank B.
The rank 13 test. One quick glance. I'm gonna go with B. Rank 13 test. Final answer.
Ooh, one quick glance. Glancing at that wiki.
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm just gonna spare you the trouble. That is correct. You actually got it right. All right. 9 and 10 are the most difficult questions that I put together. So let's see if you can get past it all.
It was a valiant effort so far. Let's see if this is it.
Okay. Question 9. In the Orcan Empire, executions upon Archimedeans are carried out by the Orcan executors. How is the execution described to look like according to lore? A. The offender is forcibly taken over by the neural sentry and becomes a working drone. B. The offender is decapitated with a precise laser in front of an audience. C. The offender is sent to a private cell and gunned down by an automated turret. Or D. The offender stands on a disc and explodes in a green flash. Testing your lore here. Do you know your lore?
Now, I actually pride myself not, because unless the game tells me it, I don't look it up usually. I have missed out on some of the, search for objects and things and that. It's like if I run into it, I'll get it, but it's not, like Curia. No, I'm not curious on that at all. I do like the fragments. I like how they did that, though. But, let's see. So I was initially nervous, but I think I actually know this one.
Ooh, nice.
Somebody, said I was, someone very politely disagreed with one of my, takes on something in the game, and just to make sure I was accurate, I actually went back and no, I know this, yeah. So it's somewhat fresh. So I believe this was in a story about some dude that he came up with the idea for the sentients.
Right.
And they looked like a starfish or something. It was like a really minor plot point. Someone mentioned it. I was like, what are you, starfish? What the heck? Which kind of makes sense now because they drop their drone dudes like little wings or something. So I guess that's where it comes. I don't see starfish when I see sentient. But I believe at the very beginning of said story, they were trying to assassinate this guy or whatever this thing is. And you see for a brief second, whoever failed to impress the judges before get offed.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that, I know there's only one right answer. I don't know if any of these are trick answers, but if you created all the wrong ones, I like your style. These all sound epic. And also, one quick one-off. There's a lot of the enunciation in the question made me kind of giggle.
Oh, did it?
Empire, executions, Archimedeans, executors, execution. Wow, is that a tongue twist? All right, but let's see. I'm going to go through the list. Serious now, let's see. Offender is forcibly taken to a neural sentry, which I don't think is correct. Again, not really lore-friendly, but I think that's only the people that barge in and fail, and they just got taken over. Decapitated with precise laser in front of an audience. Nice flair. I'd rather an axe though. It just seems more fulfilling. Don't put me on a list, but that's seriously.
I would agree.
Thank you. We're both on the list now, unfortunately, but still.
Axe Prime.
Are we family friendly anymore? Is this gonna upset YouTube? Do we got to bleep that?
Bleep the entire question. Put black bars over it.
Clem. Let's see. The offender is sent to a private cell and gunned down by automated turret, which for some reason I'm getting a like mental imagery of Half-Life 2. You know, like you go the wrong way and here's a sentry. Just did.
Oh yeah, that's actually Jesus, now I have that flashback.
Let's see. Offender stands on a disc and explodes in a green flash. I'm pretty sure that is the actual answer, though the others are equally epic. I'm gonna go with D. All that D. Yeah, I'm not gonna read it. D. Final answer.
Okay. Once again, I'll spare you the trouble. That is correct, and wow, I
got lucky on that one.
I'm surprised. Holy.
That's the same as I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I would have said no to A, just with my previous knowledge.
And yeah. And to cut in real fast, yeah, all of the fake answers were made by me. So.
Oh, very nicely done. I appreciate the style. Very nice. Yeah, the private cell one seems a little. I mean, that seems more funny than anything. Before, if that was legit, that would be great.
Yeah,
maybe more Corpus.
The entire idea was the C was supposed to be like the opposite of B, where instead of portraying the Orcan as like, oh, execution is a wonderful thing, let's get a crowd in front of this shit. Let's all watch this. C was supposed to be the opposite, where they're actually kind of like respectable and honorable, where they send the offender on their own. No one's watching, it's all private, and no one is actually killing them personally. It's all automated by a machine. So, the intent, if you had no... Because I wrote this down being like, oh, no one's going to know what the hell Warframe lore is. No one reads that shit. So...
And you'd be right. This is just a one-off. Somebody said something, and, typical. You got to, no, I'm right. What are you talking about? So you double down on your research. You're like, yeah, so take that. But, completely polite. Completely. But, yeah, that was out of luck that I got this one. But actually, I got mentally, the turret one, actually, I got, like, a mental image more of granted, me and the missus have been watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Like, the series, on disc, we haven't got into it in a while. Always liked the series, never got into it. That's probably going to drive up your comment section right there about Picard versus Cisco. But, we never really saw season one, since it first came out. I was like, well, how did we get to what we remember? Like, how did the characters change? So in there, I always dug Cardassians. At least, are you familiar with Star Trek at all?
I tried to pretend that I was, but no, I am not.
All right, well, I'll keep it brief because you're like, oh yeah, sure, nodding.
Oh yeah, sure.
Conversation. There's a guy, Gul Dukat and Garrick. Those two dudes, I always got a giggle out of. Not my favorite characters, but I really dug them. But the other day we finally saw what their home planet was, and I was like, well, these people are cool. I mean, they're kind of the bad guys, but I respect them. And then when you see your home world, it's like Big Brother, and I was like, oh, no. I like the characters, I like what they stand for, but when you actually see what their home base and mentality is there, I'm like, oh man, that sucks. I liked them, but I can't support that. But that's what I'm getting at. It's basically you're on trial, and it's just a mock trial. Just admit it, you're wrong, and then you go die. So congratulations, you're dead.
It's a Big Brother setup.
Yeah, exactly. And they actually have the huge mega screens and 1984 stuff going on. Like, oh
Jesus.
No, guys, you guys were cool. Why'd you do that? So when I hear automated turret, it's like, oh, congratulations. Door opens up and just machine gun fire, and then next. It's like, wow.
I think I got the answer for C from either Portal 1 or Portal 2.
Yeah.
In Portal, there's an escape sequence, and you get put into this chamber, and there's a whole bunch of turrets in these hidden rooms that open up, and it's like, ooh, that actually might be good.
Is that the big old room where you gotta jump off something, and then it's it's basically looking like this room we're in now. Oh, let me move around. I've been standing still too much. Gotta get my cardio in. But it looks like this, and there's holes in the wall. You just see red lines everywhere. Is that the one?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, but that was a great segment.
I freaking love that. All right, well, let's move on to the last question. If you can get this right, this will be... Jesus, this will be early in the series, but I don't care. No, don't be sorry. I'm actually really pleased that you got 9. Like, really pleased, but okay. Number 10. One of the Grineer executors in Rathoum is described as the sole survivor of a frontier battalion that was eradicated by a lone Tenno. Who is this executor? A. You have to forgive me for the answers here. These are Grineer names here. A. Durnham. B. Nock. C. Reth. Or D. Garish. Or Garish. I don't know. But, yeah. Each Grineer executor has their own backstory, and you have to pick the right backstory for a particular Grineer here.
I got you. Now, I don't know, those pronunciations, I think I remembered the answer, but those pronunciations threw me off so much, I completely wiped all my memory of these guys.
I am so sorry. Well, there you go. It's in text form now, so...
Let's see. Well, for you, good news, I have no idea. There was one that I barely remember, which doesn't even sound like this, and even if I remembered, I have no idea what his name was. He was supposed to be like, one of the stories was a guy was like up and coming, and then he killed someone he wasn't supposed to, and it ticked off Vahek. So now he's like one of the fighters or something, and I have no idea what his name is, but that's the only story I remember.
Who the hell would remember these goddamn stories, anyways?
This is a very, like, dedicated Star Trek would do it, but I think Star Wars, I don't know. No, I'm not going there. You're gonna take off, like, a war there. But very dedicated fans in the sci-fi universe would know this one.
My favorite red shirt is Luke Skywalker. just gonna piss off all of chat there.
Knock Reth. For some reason, I don't think it's A, which is either a great sign or a bad sign. Knock Reth Garish. Garish doesn't sound. Neither Durnham and Garish. I don't know. That's like Knock and Reth. That's definitely Grineer. Durnham reminds me of like Jeff Dunham or some other comedian. Durnham.
Oh my god, it does.
And Garish. No, that's reminded me of Mass Effect. I know it's not the right pronunciation, but Knock Reth.
Mass
Well,
Effect.
Oh, go ahead.
I was wondering why it reminded you of Mass Effect. Is there a character named that?
Yeah, Garrus Vicarian.
Garrett? Because I've played Mass Effect 2 and 3.
Yep, same.
But I can't remember.
He's the in 2 he was Archangel.
Yeah. Oh, Garrus. Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah, the sniper guy. Okay.
Yeah. I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is my favorite part of the Citadel. Well, shenanigans. Durnham, Knock, Reth, or Garish. Well, we made it to 10. I think it's respectable.
I was hoping for this.
Oh, and my dog's actually facing me. Congrats. He's not facing the wall anyway. You okay, buddy? You all good? Let's see. Durnham, Nothrash, or Garish. It's really just a blind shot in the dark. And I could be completely wrong with assumptions and stuff. So it could be like A, and I don't think it is, so I'm already wrong there. I don't think it's D, but again, that could just be proof that I should do the opposite. B, I'm going with B or C. And Reth sounds like Geth. Jesus, man, how much? Knock. Like, Reth. I'm torn between B and C. I kind of want to say no to Reth because that also reminds me of Mass Effect and go Knock. And then I'm thinking knock on wood, but that doesn't help me answer the question any. But I don't know if
knock on wood.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't really a hint, so I'm just gonna say it. All of these are actual executor names. I did not make any of these up.
Yeah, but he's leaving out the subtitles or parentheses of some of these aren't Grineer, so I'm gonna get it with that one.
I didn't see any parentheses when I was getting these names either, so.
Oh no, I mean like, these are all executors, but some of these are robots. Oh wait. No, but they wouldn't name them weird, would they?
No.
I'm not asking. I'm talking out loud. I'm not looking. Garrett. Oh man, that's a whole nother level. I remember grinding those darn things too, and I can't do any damage to the flying jerk. Durham doesn't sound Grenier to me. Garish, that one's like close. Knock. Was it that damn bird? There's the bird, and then there was the four-legged one. Whatchamacallit ripoff? Jackal ripoff. Wrath. Was that? Oh man. Now, like the more I think about it, the more like sinister it gets.
Yeah, and you have to remember that just trying to pick the one that sounds the most Grenier isn't going to help much because these are all actual executor names.
Yeah. Man. That's a tricky one. Well, like I said, again, we got to 10, so this is, no matter what, it's a win. Hopefully the audience digs the conversation, so hopefully that's a win as well.
Yeah.
But, I'm taking A off. Again, this is funny. It was just, it's A stupid. I don't know it. Knock, Wrath, or Gareth. One of the executors, Soul Survivor Frontier Battalion. Huh. I wonder, was he promoted or was he demoted? Like, you should have died with your group? Or, hey, you survived, so now you can kill other people.
I can pull up the full description and read it to you if you want me to.
Nah, no. At most, I would skim it because I don't want it to, like, you accidentally say the name or people are like, oh, you made it, like, you gave away the answer or nothing.
Yeah. I would try to leave out the names, but I might have a slip of the tongue. But this is only a part of the lore description of this particular executor.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's so weird. They give a random one-off character like a 2-page book, and then you have crimes that are like one line. Like, oh, thanks. This one's shinier than the normal version. And again, way off topic.
It's fine. It's fine. The longer the video, the better.
This one reminds me, the whole thing, I think I mentioned the arenas popped up. It reminds me of Running Man. Did you see that one?
Actually, Running Man is a movie?
Yeah.
I actually do not watch a whole lot of movies at all, so...
Oh, I hear you there. This used to be on, like, TV, like, once in a while, old school stuff.
Yeah.
Slightly dating myself. But, that one... reminds me of the whole thing. It's an Arnold movie. I mean, you get what you expect. Puns badly all over the place, but it's a good one. But there was what was my point now? There was something. Oh yeah, at the start of the movie, if you just YouTube like intro Running Man, because that one we too just watched like a month or two off because he was like, oh, let me see that one. Maybe because of this friggin' question, I knew it. The intro is like, it's the year 2017. And blah blah blah, and like all sides are like trying to take over the media and stuff. I'm like, whoa, wow! I just want to see friggin' Arnie punch and stab people. This is getting too real. Like dang. But
you went to watch.
I'm sure. Oh, go ahead.
You went to watch a movie and shit just got way too real for you.
Yeah, I was like, again, I'm sure the comments are gonna love that one. Gotta keep it very general. Just, news is crazy right now. Just leave it very, very general. But again, that doesn't help this question at all. Durham, Knock, Wrath, Garrish. I don't know. It's really a shot in the dark. I'm gonna take off A. Reluctantly taking off D. But Knock and Wrath, what about the dang robot units? Or even those stupid, like, Tonfa-wielding Corpus ones? I don't know. They're the easiest to kill. I never even looked at their name. Knock or Wrath. It's probably Garrish just to make me look stupid. I'm gonna go with Instinct, I guess. I don't know. Knock or Wrath. I'm staring at him. I'm too far from the mic. I'm staring at him.
Oh, you were perfect before. Like.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you've been perfect this whole time. I'm gonna have to like.
Okay.
I'm gonna. There's gonna be like a giant spike on the recording. I'm gonna be like, ooh, that's where he got closer to the mic.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 feet away because I got one monitor on the computer. I got all the audio stuff set up, and I'm leaning like really close to the screen because that's totally gonna help me find the answer. And I was like, oh wait, gotta get close to the mic. Knock or Wrath. Which is it? Which one isn't it? Probably Garrish. It's. They're Knock, Wrath, Garrish. No, I'm not backing down on Durham. I don't trust you. You can stay off, eh? B, C, or D?
This is really stressful for winning all of absolutely nothing.
Well, I gotta get the question right, or try, you know.
Yeah.
Knock or I'm jumping it down from B to C to C or D. Knock bothers me now. Is it Wrath or Garish?
Oh, good. All right.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me give you your hints. It's one of the 4 answers.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I was torn. I was struggling actually. That helps bring it together. Wrath or Garish? Wrath or Garish? I can only imagine the amount of jump cuts this one question alone is going to take. It's just gonna be a time lapse. You're gonna see like the static fast forward of like VHS, and then it goes from What did we all cover? Star Trek, not Star Wars so much. Running Man. Oh man, we went all over the place. Yeah, we went. It wasn't me. It was all you. We went. It was a group effort.
Yes.
Wrath or Garish? I think I'm gonna throw caution to the wind and go with D, Garish, even though I've said bad things about it. It's either C or D, I think, but I'm going with D, Garish, final answer.
Alright, that's your final answer. Well, you got really, really damn far. And it was farther than I was expecting after the trip up on questions like 2 or 3 or whatever.
Oh yeah, that would have been bad.
But you got very far, and that's all we could ask for, so I commend you for that. Unfortunately, you picked the right answer.
Oh,
How the hell did you pick Garish after you were shitting on him for the past like 10 minutes?
I was torn because now I was looking at Wrath. I'm like, that reminds me of Geth, just like Garish. And
Shoot like the confetti, the fireworks and everything on screen. Go now. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Horns and all that. But then I was like, since I really don't know the answer, the only one for sure was Dunham, whatever. That one I did not like. Should I do a bow? Should I do something fancy? I don't know.
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
I'm going to do a deep bow because I'm so honored for being invited. Thank you.
Bow to your dog, but you know what? I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
You have to praise the furry one.
I'm gonna have to check with the recordings to make sure that dog wasn't telling you the answers. But
oh yes,
I'm
was
sure,
twitching.
Yeah,
it was his eyelid. I saw it. Since I had really no idea, just as I went through it, I kept convincing myself it was the wrong answer, and I just went down the hole. It's like, no, that can't be it. And the knock and Wrath, now that pissed me off. They're too close together. I like it. So I was like, all right, C or D. And I really was trashing Garish. I was like, but heck, if I said it, and then I remembered the whole I'm Garish for Carrot, this is my favorite spot on the Citadel. I was like, that'd be a great line to shout if I got it right. So there it is. So now it all came together.
I just love how you kept on just trashing D. Like, it's not gonna be this guy that sounds like Garrus from Mass Effect. Absolutely not.
Well, I'm glad it came together. I really expected to get it wrong. It was torn, Knock and Wrath, but then I was like, the dang Corpus units or the melee ones, I don't know their names. So then I really thought it was Wrath, but I was like, screw it, just C or D, and then Wrath took me off for some reason. And Garrus should have been the wrong one, I thought, and then it would be kind of funny if it was the right one, so I went with that.
I was so ready to be like, oh, you're incorrect. It was actually the only one that you completely shat on.
Well, Dunham or I can't.
Yeah.
That was the one I was like really sure it wasn't it, so I didn't bring it up because I was so sure it wasn't it, and D was trying to get me to get it wrong, so I didn't trust it. It was just trying to tell me the truth the whole time. I'm sorry, Gary. I'm sorry. That was fun.
The D answer just floats in with like a sad face on it.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to treat you wrong. You were just there for time. But that was a really that was a roller coaster of a question there, really.
I'm actually glad that you enjoyed it, despite the rocky startups.
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
Live and learn. I'm gonna make some changes for the next time I do this.
Yeah, make them all brutally hard.
Yeah.
Like So, totally not making me like the only champion. Just make them brutally difficult. Everyone will love it, I swear.
I'll make the first and second answers like there'll be a joke one, there'll be like a really easy one for the second one, and then I'm going to scour the entire wiki. I'm gonna delve into the history of edits, and I'm gonna be like, which wikier wrote an ASCII on this particular Wikipedia page? Who was the guy who put this here before it got removed? They're gonna be like ridiculous hard.
Oh, you don't know that one? Oh, dude, this is only number 3. What's your problem? Oh, you take a minute. Go. Fine.
And number 10 won't be related to Warframe at all. It will just be related to like astrological physics or something like that. Well, I am super glad that you decided to join me for this. Like I said,
I'm glad you invited me, dude. Yeah. As soon as you said, I was like, sweet. Yeah, we can do that.
And I don't really have a sign-off for the audience, but I am going to mention a few things. If you liked the series, I plan on trying to move it over to a live stream format, but I wanted to try it offline just so I could gauge the general reaction from my entire audience base, because not everyone is going to watch me stream, and this would be a good test of the waters, So I don't really have much more else to say. Do you want to say anything, Psycho? Your dog is completely barking.
Oh, should I get out of the way? Is he all right?
No, he's fine. No, he's fine. He's fine.
Oh, no, I don't know. Not really. Of course, for that brief moment where every bad thing you can possibly say flashes in front of you. You want to end it on a high note? Oh yeah, just every bad thing you could ever say.
Oh yeah, and there's just a long string of bleeps.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything, Psycho?
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus.